what they want to do when they grow up.
Yeah?
Okay, excellent. Where'd you in?
Beautiful.
I'll probably be like, something like, like being a mechanic or something. I've just got to be a coffee maker. I've just got to make some coffee. I don't know. A farmer, maybe? Maybe scientist. It is complicated what I want to do with my life.
We're here to talk to you guys about what you want to be when you grow up. So what we do is we come out to schools like this one, but all over different regional parts of New South Wales, come meet you guys, run these kinds of workshops, and help you think about what you might want to do after school.
So Aspire, what is Aspire? Aspire goes into schools, okay, just like this school, all over New South Wales. So to little tiny country towns, and then also into great big high schools in the city. And basically our role is to make sure that you guys all have an understanding of what university is and that it could be an option for you when you finish school.
Where's that shape? Where do you think the straight bit goes? Yeah, because see it's straight all the way. So these guys are making a jumbo puzzle of the University of New South Wales campus.
Who can show me the library?
We're wanting our children to start thinking earlier about what they want to do in life and what experiences there are out there, as opposed to waiting until high school when it's too late to be making choices that are going to set them up for the rest of their lives. In coming back every year, the experiences are built upon. It's not a one-off thing, it's actually a foundation and being laid upon, and then goes into the high school and is supported more in that situation as well.
There's probably 46% Indigenous students in our school, and we've got about 90 kids in out-of-home care. So when someone goes home and says, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a teacher, or I want to be, parents have no idea how to even go about getting their children into that stream. If the kid come home and said, I want to be a plumber, they'd go, beauty, I know how to do that, but they just have no idea how to go about university. And Aspire has started that dream and started that conversation even in town. So you go down the street and they know that Aspire's been here because the kids come home and said, I want to be a vet or I want to be something, and it makes parents start asking questions as well.
It's a place to come if you need help with your assignments or homework. You can come here and do it. Free food, there's free Wi-Fi, you get to hang with your mates. It's pretty good. My assignments have been handed in on time. You come here and Mr. Gallagher, he helps you with them. And he's really good with them, explaining everything as well.
And because Aspire's not only got involved just in the school, but the whole community, the community feels far more comfortable about the idea of university too, even if they've had nothing to do with one.
Today's session will be much more of a focus on the sort of activities that you might do when you're actually at university. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we definitely do lots of problem solving, and there's a special name for that, which we're going to talk about today, which is called design thinking, which is basically problem solving. Yep, there's a lot of that. What else?
You come up with ideas and try and create them.
So really what we can do is give our students the roadmap, for example, from going from wherever their town is, all the way through year 11 and 12 in their HSCs and accessing university through their application, or even through TAFE and then university. We want to be there to be able to facilitate them to do that.
A lot of the kids live on mining camps, which are basically a tin shack in the bush, no water, no permanent electricity, no sewerage, all the things that we take for granted. Their fathers and their family are miners, so they jump down a hole and they dig, and that's where they get their income from. And sometimes there isn't any income for months and months. But in the meantime, they've still got to survive, so they become very adept at reusing, recycling, modifying things. Some of the mining equipment out here that's been designed by the miners themselves is outstanding engineering. Those kids from that background getting involved in say, a metal fabrication business brings a whole new element of design and problem-solving skills.
This, I've never even heard of that. No. Facade engineering, so you're designing the fronts of buildings. Keep going. Electronic. Mechatronic.
Oh, the best part of the job is working with the kids, I think, and help them think about what they want to do in their future, which I think is an amazing opportunity to be able to work with thousands of different children and get them thinking about what they want to do and hopefully motivating them to work really hard in school towards the goal, that they have for when they finish.
As is that? So they're like airbags?
What I love about Aspire is seeing children change. It's when you see a kid and they get that light bulb moment from something we've done, and they've switched on, in their eyes that they've seen something that they can do, that they want to do.
Going to uni, really. I just never thought about it. I just thought, I'm just going to finish school and work. That's all I was going to do. So I want to be a paediatric nurse. So I want to go to uni and do my nursing degree. And then hopefully maybe do other degrees while I'm there. I'll decide on the path, I guess, when I get there.
They're used to being independent. They haven't been spoon-fed because they've had to do things themselves along the way. So once they get to university, they know what they've got to do, they work hard and they achieve the results that they need.
It is a school in southwest Sydney. It's a very diverse school. We have over 86 different nationalities and a very high multicultural population in our school, and students from low socioeconomic background as well as refugee and refugee-like experiences.
I want everyone to talk to the person they're sitting with about what you think time management is. Think about it together, and then we're going to, in a minute, when everyone's settled, we're going to share our ideas.
A lot of their parents don't speak English. They come from backgrounds where tertiary education is unattainable. It's impossible for them to even support their children in that because they themselves haven't experienced it. So Aspire gives our students that glimpse of hope, that opportunity that they can seize that moment once they finish school.
It gave me the thought that it's where I want to be in the future, definitely. Aspire is amazing, I love it. It's the best program.
And today is a really great chance to actually have a conversation with people who go to university.
I'm one of the Aspire ambassadors, studying mining engineering at University of New South Wales.
And when I entered university, and it was really different for me, but thanks to Aspire.
When I was in this school, there were 71 different nationalities, and some of the students, some of their language were even worse than mine. So I wasn't feeling nervous, wasn't feeling embarrassed. In fact, I was feeling motivated that if they can do it, why not? Why shouldn't I? Aspire really motivated me and helped me and answered all my questions to go to university, and here I am standing in front of you.
The greatest thing about being an ambassador is being able to inspire younger kids. If you go to university, you've just blown your future prospects, your careers, and opened another 1 billion or so doors for you.
I guess to sort of see them in that position where I was a couple years ago. We're just basically trying to get them to learn more and open themselves up, looking outside of high school.
One of the biggest things the children have is leaving our town limits, leaving the security of their community, and Aspire helps them to feel comfortable.
We've got kids that come back from these Aspire excursions and they're just walking on air basically. They're confident, they're telling everybody else about their experience. The other kids can't wait until they get to do the Aspire excursion.
Well, the library is 12 stories high, that's, you know, unreal.
Tells you that I'm a doctor.
I didn't really know what it was about until I went there. And then I get to see, oh, so this is what a high level is.
I had one student who said she only thought it happens in movies and she never experienced to be sitting in such a big, large lecture theatre in her life.
From a town where we only have one supermarket and they come to a university where the whole population of the university is even bigger than the whole town, that's incredible to them.
And when they actually get down there and they realise it's a totally different way of life, it's a totally different way of learning, suddenly the world lights up. And that's the motivation to actually get there, get the marks, keep doing what you want to be passionate about and be successful at it.